All the fans of my music are amazing. They just go all out with everything they do. We get these amazing letters sent to us, these great drawings, and sometimes I'll get tweets from people that are just out of this world. It's just so cool that you guys all watch.
The fans of my music are just absolutely bonkers. They send so much fan art every week.
We end up now having an entire wall on the mosh that is covered in fan art because that much got sent in. I literally didn't expect a single piece of fan art to ever be made. It never even crossed my mind. And then suddenly we started realizing, oh my God, like people are just doing this on their own.
We'll just mention something on the show, like I'll say like, I said one week, like, maybe send a picture of me as a dragon eating the sun. And then all these pictures came in of me as Metal, like the Metal as a dragon eating the sun, and they're like amazing. Some of them are amazing.
I like checking out fan art. I like to listen to the voicemail.
We just had a little
It was an Easter
number
egg.
inside of the main show.
Correct.
Just a number sitting there. We had no clue that the fans would just go nuts for that and start just calling it and leaving hundreds of voicemails for the characters.
Which again, we knew, hey, we're gonna throw this in there and it will be a functioning voicemail. That was always the plan, but the fact that I think thousands of voicemails ended up being left over the course of the first season, which is crazy that it made us make an entire segment on the mosh, which was impacted by that reality.
And then I've seen videos where people will compile all of Scene's awesome moments, and it's just so much fun to like see that people are into it this much. And then there's fan fiction sites dedicated to all of us, which is awesome as well.
Someone made a Twitter account called Scene Turn 2, where they ship Scene's character with Intern 2 as if they would have a budding office romance. And Tumblr's full of it too. Ton of GIFs, re-gifing characters, just making up fake relationships. It's fan fiction. It's this whole own world.
All the characters are all over Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, everywhere pretty much. And it's just crazy to think that everyone is being followed too by so many people.
Metal has way more followers on Twitter and stuff than Jarrett does, and it's so weird. I love that stuff.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, fans are interacting with these characters and they interact back.
The audience is out there already for this interactive content. They're ready for more than just your show, and we're firm believers that that is gonna be the future. You gotta fight for their time, and by giving them more, they're gonna give it back.
The fans are just so creative, and I really wish that we get to hang out together again, like at VidCon.
So the show, MyMusic, had only been going on for just 2 or 3 months by then.
I was pretty surprised and just kind of blown away by how everybody was interacting in the crowd and to us on the stage and stuff.
Everyone was interacting and yelling like, "Shut up, Intern 2," and "Shut up, Idol," when she started to sing, and it was just super cool.
This was the physical embodiment of everything I'd seen on the internet, but you could touch it. And you walk out on stage and you see, thousands of people, and these are the YouTube comments come to life in front of you.
VidCon was an experience because being in character, we had to do this presentation on stage, and there was one point where I really had to bite my lip because I wanted to speak English, and I realized, oh no, I can't. And it was one of those moments where I was like, okay, so this is real.
So for the autograph signing at VidCon, it was insane because we were sandwiched between Jenner Marbles, Smosh, and Charlie is So Cool, like in this huge convention center hall.
Benny was like, we don't even know if people are gonna show up, so whatever, we got it scheduled, but maybe we'll call it after 20 minutes.
So I'm expecting like 2 or 3 people to be like lined up at our table while they have people like overflowing.
When you get out there, you see like this sea of people.
I couldn't believe the sheer age range of people that were in this line coming to see us that were aware of MyMusic, and it was great to see that kids had told their parents, and their parents had told their friends, and there was an actor named Ed Begley Jr. who was online that I'm a big fan of, that is not of this generation, but that was there because his kids are big fans, so now he's a big fan. And to see all of that together in its physical embodiment was really amazing.
How much do you love Scene?
This billion much. Awesome.
How much do you love her for loving you?
This is my first time ever experiencing anything around that level. I've only done theater productions on very minor levels, and to have a really supportive fan base has been incredible.
I've never worked on a show where the fans are so active, engaging with the cast of the show, and it really humbles me, because seeing their reactions and their comments and receiving letters from them, voicemail, fan art, it really makes me feel that the fans is such a big part of the project, and I love doing that. I love interacting with them.